This is your latest mock draft. You have 2 that you've done so far, with many, many more to come. I know you're happy about that. Myles Garrett, number 1. And then you have the Niners with a big pick for them. John Lynch's first pick as a general manager. You're going cornerback.
Yeah, look, a lot of people think they could go quarterback. It's a need for him. But just John Lynch on a 6-year contract. He's got Kyle Shanahan on a 6-year contract. I don't think they need to rush and push a quarterback up the board if he's not worthy. Get a safe, solid pick, and that's Marshawn Lattimore, the corner from Ohio State.
Another defensive player. You've got a lot of them in your top 10, I should point out. 7 of the top 10 are on the defensive side of the ball. This is an end from Alabama.
Yeah, Jonathan Allen, he's got a very high floor, just a rock-solid football player, can dominate against the run, and I think he's going to show a little more upside as a pass rusher once he's cut loose in a system like the Bears will allow him to do.
First offensive player, we're going to walk all the way down here to number 6. It is a running back, and it is not Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, look, the Jets, again, a team with the need at the quarterback position, right? But you can take the pressure off whoever's playing quarterback with Leonard Fournette. I was with the Baltimore Ravens around Jamal Lewis. He's a taller Jamal Lewis, what he reminds me of. Jamal, a 2,000-yard rusher, a heck of a player. Speed and power, that's Leonard Fournette.
Going down here to number 9, we find our first wide receiver, Mike Williams.
Yeah, Mike Williams to me is that classic power forward wide receiver. Slants, goes, back shoulder throws. He's going to outsize, outmuscle defenders down the field. Third down, red zone, he is going to be a quarterback's best friend.
And your first quarterback off the board at 10, Deshaun Watson to the Bills.
Yeah, look, I'm guessing on which of these quarterbacks are going to land. I just feel Buffalo, to me, looks like one of the landing spots for one of these 3 quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, I think he's going to win over a lot of people with his intangibles, those meetings at the combines we don't get to see. I think Deshaun Watson's going to impress a lot of folks.
Daniel Jeremiah has going in that range this year, 11 through 21. And this, by the way, is where the Browns will make their second pick of the draft at number 12. And you have them going tight end.
Yeah, this is a player they coached down at the Senior Bowl, and O.J. Howard, who to me you can look and say they have Gary Barnidge, but get sure things. O.J. Howard to me, high ceiling as a player, but also a very high floor. Will be a great fit for Hugh Jackson.
Number 13, you're giving Carson Palmer another weapon.
Yeah, look, Larry Fitzgerald, unfortunately, is not going to be able to play forever. You get Corey Davis from Western Michigan. To me, I see a lot of Terrell Owens with the way he plays. Similar frame. He attacks the football. He's a great route runner. Somebody that can make a lot of plays down in the red zone. I think he'd look good for the Cardinals.
Second running back of the draft, Dalvin Cook here to the Colts.
Yeah, the Colts, look, we had that stat forever, right? They didn't have a 100-yard rusher until Frank Gore finally broke that string last year. But this gives them some burst, some speed, some explosiveness at the running back position. When they were in their heyday as the Colts, yeah, everybody had Peyton Manning, but they also had a pretty good running back there in Adrian James.
Looking down the wall here, and is that another running back that I see at number 19? Are you going 3 running backs in your top 20?
Look, with Terrell Davis and LT going to the Hall of Fame this year, I'm trying to honor them by really promoting running backs in this draft, which really isn't tough to do because you got a bunch of studs. Alvin Kamara from Tennessee. The knock-you here, Lindsay, never had more than 18 carries in a game. Transferred from Alabama, but he is fast. He's explosive. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, runs great routes, and he is going to be a better pro than he was in college.
DJ working for that shout-out in the Hall of Fame speeches
That's all I'm looking for, guys. Just the tiniest little line. That's it.
22 through 32, still ahead. J.J. Watt will likely be a fan of this portion of Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft for reasons we'll get to in just a second. First of all, I want to start at number 23 here, and the New York Giants taking a quarterback.
This is confused some Giants fans. I'm not going to pretend like it didn't, but you look at where the Green Bay Packers were picking when they had a Brett Favre picking about this same area, and Aaron Rodgers kind of fell in their lap, and they planned for the future. I've got the New York Giants doing the same thing.
All right, let's walk down to number 29. And the reason that J.J. Watt is going to like this one, and that is because you have his brother T.J.
Yeah, T.J. Watt, and like his older brother, J.J.'s kind of a late bloomer, so you just see better football from him the older he gets, and you think a lot's still in front of him. Can play outside linebacker, can stand up, you can drop him some in coverage. Not quite as big as Big Brother, but he's got great hands as a pass rusher, and I think he's somebody that's very intriguing as we march towards the draft.
Right behind him at number 30, going to the Steelers, Hassan Reddick, who really helped his cause at the Senior Bowl.
Oh, yeah, he probably helped himself more than anybody else at the Senior Bowl. Had played with his hand down as an edge rusher in college. Now all of a sudden we go to the All-Star game, he kicks inside to inside linebacker. You saw him blitz right here, did a great job. But in coverage, he blew everybody away. He could emerge as a late first-round pick based largely what he showed in Mobile.
As for the last 2 teams standing, Takk McKinley to the Falcons and the Patriots with the last pick in the first round taking...
Yeah, Jabril Peppers here. So we've got somebody in Peppers who can do a lot of different things. He's very smart and versatile, and that's one thing we know about the Patriots. Lindsay, should I break it to Willie that we're going to go through the whole second round now? Or no?
He's not even listening. But we could, because this guy knows all of them.